Good evening, Terry. Getting started here shortly, get a few more people in the room and get underway. How long this little spring pattern is gonna last. Hey, no complaints from me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am digging it. If we can rob Old Man Winter, oh yeah. David, I'd tell you a chemistry joke, but I know I wouldn't get a reaction. Boom, 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 boom. Bill Taylor here, Monday night, and blessings to you and yours. Hope it's a wonderful night in this spring pattern of February. Are we robbing Old Man Winter of some winter days or what? This is so nice. Just taking them and putting them right into a spring-like weekend, Monday, and it's going to continue. Hey, Brian, rodeo weather, no rodeo weather yet. You know, it will get colder this time next week. That's going to be the timing on our next call from brother. Yes, San Antonio Livestock Show Rodeo kicking off on Thursday. Keith Urban Saturday night, going to be a great opening weekend. Hey, Gabriella, love you too. Hey, Sadah, good to see you. So take a look at this. I'm telling you, phenomenal to hit 85 in San Antonio on February 3rd. How about 92 at Cotulla, 87 at Floresville, New Braunfels at 84, Bernie 81. And keep in mind the average high, as you see up at the top banner, 65 degrees, a full 20 degrees above average for us. And you might remember, I don't know, but since I'm in the business, I remember it quite well. There were several heat waves. Now, we didn't have the hottest summer, but we would hit spurts. And I go even into fall. We were having some heat waves. I mean, we were expecting a mild winter with La Nina pattern in place. But for the most part, hey, Lisa Warren, how are you? For the most part, we've only seen the 2 Arctic blasts, and that's why a lot of folks are asking, are we done with Arctic cold? Are we done with any kind of polar vortex? Well, I can't say yes, I mean, with any great confidence. I've seen too many strong cold fronts in March that temperatures have gone down to freezing. You know, are we done with hard freezes? If you're going to ask me to, you know, if I have to give you an answer, I'd say yes. I really would. Because, again, leaning into a La Nina pattern, we should get a mild, drier winter. And I will say that in the forecastable days, which we do 14 at KENS 5, no freezing temperatures in the forecast, but definitely some cold. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Good to see you. You're so sweet. What's up, Hanak? Good to see. I see you're watching. Connie, good to see you. How things going? It's Bill. You don't have to call me Mr. Taylor, but that's very polite. All right, so for the record, let's take a look at what the Almanac says about our 85. We did tie a record on this day, 1911, way back. We hit 85 on February 3rd. Again, we should be stopping at 65, and obviously the morning low closer to the average high. 92 for you today. How'd that feel on February 3rd? Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Now, let's take a look. Tomorrow, we're not expecting much of a change. Tomorrow morning, we're looking at a low of our average high. Okay? We're going to stay in the 60s. Unlike this morning's mid-50s, we're going up several degrees. So expect a muggy morning with also the problem of seeing some fog develop. I'll show you the visibility forecast, but as the contours check up, this model stops us at 78 for Tuesday afternoon. There she is. What's up, Lise? Happy birthday. Ah, yeah, this one's for you. Happy birthday, dear Lise. Happy birthday. From Bill Taylor to Ken's 5 Digital Center with a nice cup of hot coffee, and I wore the pink tie. I hope you saw it. If you haven't, you can watch it at 10. To you. Yes, look at that, a little tambourine from one of our favorite top fans. Lise is here. Happy birthday. Blessings on your next trip around the sun, my friend. Blessings to you. Yeah, I wore the pink tie. I remembered. So hopefully you saw it. If you didn't, watch tonight at 10. Which reminds me, if you have an occasion and you want me to, I'm here every night, 9 o'clock, try the veal, tip your waitresses. No, but I'm here every night. Give me a tie color and I'll wear it the next day. First request, make it as good as it can be. Birthday, anniversary, soldier homecoming, family reunion. I don't know, whatever's going on in your world, or it's your favorite color. I'm willing to entertain it and put it on the next day for you. Okay, I can't do it tonight. I leave all my ties at home. But tonight, for Lise, I did pink. I did. Happy birthday. Amen. Good, Connie. Thanks where thanks is due. Praise him in all things. March 16th, orange. Okay. Oh, my gosh. You're going to have to remind me, Cass. Feeling pretty proud of myself. The Sesame Street puzzle I bought said 3 to 5 years, but I finished it in 18 months. Yeah, see? That's excellent. That's a good one. All right. So we're going to be warm, and I want to show you the winds because this becomes important in the sense of where they're coming from. We've got a good Gulf fetch, I like to call it. And when winds tomorrow morning die down under 10 miles per hour, that helps create fog. If you get wind speeds 10 to 12, and this should tell you this will be the highest wind speed. I'm showing you forecast gusts. And so with that, definitely comes a good chance of fog. If we're only gusting up to 8 to 10 miles per hour, that means our sustained winds are probably 5 to 6 at most. Okay, when they're calm, that it gets even worse. Now, the winds will pick up by midday and early afternoon a little bit, but either way, because of what we're looking at, we're going to see some fog come Tuesday morning. So let me show you the prediction on the visibility. We could start seeing fog pretty early. When I ran this earlier, fog was already starting, look at that, by midnight. Pretty good over the hill country as visibilities are down to about a mile at Kerrville, half a mile San Antonio. So if you're going to be out late tonight, or you know someone who will be, please give them a heads up that we are expecting fog to develop by midnight. And then as we get into morning rush hour for Tuesday, there's 7 to 8, and we're down a half a mile up I-35, out I-10, out I-10 east, west, south on 281. So really, allow a few extra minutes on the roads tomorrow morning. Fog and any kind of mist, you don't want to be in a rush in that kind of weather. Purple for Ann. All right, wait, Megan's saying purple. Lisa's been waiting since like October. All right, purple it is. Thank you, Susanna. Now remember, when I tell you about these tie colors that I'll wear for you, it's not going to be here because I'm usually dressed cash. There's occasions where I'm dressed if we're shooting something right before, but most of the time I'm not yet, in uniform, I call it, and that usually happens about 9:30, quarter to 10. It is, Lise, very good. A warm, dry pattern. We've certainly seen the dry. January did not do well with rainfall compared to last January. We almost had 7 inches in the rain gauge, January of 24. And I didn't see the total yet for this January, but it was under 2 inches for sure. Gabriel, we're going to get some crazy cold in the middle of the month in summer forecasting. We're going to get some cold in the middle of the month. I'll show you. Out in Corpus, what a weekend, right? Hey, John, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, too. One thing's for sure, this spring-like pattern is going to give us some foggy mornings, but then watch, this fog burns off as soon as we get to 10 a.m. So no worries on We might get a dense fog advisory if it lies thick enough and the visibilities are low enough. But look at this 7-day rain forecast, and you'll get an idea. We're in a dry pattern. I mean, you've got to go 2 to 3 counties east before you even get a 7-day rain forecast of 1/10 of an inch, okay? So there are some chances of rain on the 14-day forecast, but they are far and few between. Let me show you something else, by the way, from the beautiful Tower Life building. By the way, you'll hear a lot of people call the Tower of Life. No, it's the Tower Life. It was an old insurance company built in 1920, I think it was, and now they're converting that building into apartments. It's going to be a residential building. That's going to be some cool apartments. I bet some pretty expensive apartments. All right, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We flirt with a record tomorrow. I'm going with 82. I showed you that model said 78. We're going 82. So 1954's record should stay in place, as should 2008's record for Wednesday. It's Thursday that we expect a record high by 1 degree. 1925's 83 should go down for the, 6th of February? What about Victoria? Nobody. No, John, not even Victoria. I hope there's no rain on the 21st. Moving. I know. Okay. We'll put that order in. It's probably, next week, Patricia. We're going to the 14-day forecast now. I'll show you that starting Sunday, we got a cold front coming in Sunday. You can see how sharp it's going to be. Nearly 30 full degree swing, okay? One of those days where, from Sunday to Monday. From Saturday to Sunday. So it's going to be one of those flipped days where we hit the high early in the day on Sunday, okay? So if you use weather apps, which I implore you not to, because remember, it's only using computer data, there's no human interaction, and it goes right into the app and they just post it. Okay, that's how the apps work. But we decide on these forecasts. What you're seeing here is something that Paul Morella starts on early in the morning. I fine-tune any changes for the afternoon. Well, here's the deal. Sunday, our high for the day is going to be early. So the temperature in the afternoon, Super Bowl Sunday, is probably going to dip into the upper 50s before sunset. Okay, we'll probably hit mid to upper 60s for a high early in the day. Temperatures will be dropping throughout the afternoon. Not a huge plunge into the 30s for Tuesday morning. Monday. I'm a day ahead again. Monday morning. Mid-40s. Looks like 30s are going to be maybe possible on Wednesday the 12th. Hill country for sure, but San Antonio, maybe some isolated spots in the area, see 39 at the most. We won't freeze. No freezing temps in the forecast. And like I said, rain is not guaranteed. Even in these 14 days, the best chance is going to be Tuesday the 11th, and that's only a 30% chance. Still a much better chance we stay dry even that day. No problem, Patricia. You're welcome. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Good evening, Diane. You got it, John. Mark is going Chiefs. Who y'all got in the Super Bowl? You know, I'm an NFC East guy. I'm a New York Giants fan because I grew up in New Jersey. My father had season tickets when we were growing up, so I went to a lot of Giants football games. I love my G-Man. And I really like Saquon Barkley, so I'm rooting for Saquon Barkley. First ever Super Bowl on his birthday. It's his birthday Sunday. So I think he could, because of that alone, and that phenomenal line, I really got to go Eagles. I'm sorry, Mark. Hanak, mid-90s for Catula on Saturday. Could be the case. I'm not even lying. I mean, we're gonna scare 90 ourselves here, 86 or 87. So, yeah, down I-35. Look out. You guys are gonna be cooking. And that's always the case. Right before a front, we get what's called that prefrontal warming. The air likes to compress right out ahead of a change with a frontal boundary. And so we heat up right out ahead of fronts. And that'll be Saturday. Thank you, Ann. Randall says, good weather. This fall spring is nice, but such a tease, right? So look at the difference. A week from today, we barely get out of the 40s, okay? So we definitely have a good little shot of cold coming, but it's mostly going to impact the afternoon temperature, not the morning temperature. Mornings will be in the neighborhood of seasonal, okay? Maybe a little below, but no freezes. And then our day to celebrate love, Friday the 14th. Oh man, Friday, a Valentine's Day on a Friday. You better make your reservations right now, because I promise you, man, it's going to be hard to get a table on Friday night in the city. No, actually, just regular coffee, Ann, not a latte. Just some regular coffee. Like a buddy of mine says, you know, what do you take in your coffee? And he says, just a mug around it. Just a mug around it. No cream, no sugar. I like the taste of coffee. Amherst and Emmy are watching. Hey, guys, what's going on? I'm so glad. Emmy, Amherst, good to see you guys. Here's to you. On a Monday night. This one's Amherst. This one's Emmy. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope everything's going well. Johnny, wish Adriana Hueso a happy birthday. It was on the 1st of February. Absolutely. Happy birthday, dear Adriana. Happy birthday from Bill Taylor and the Ken's 5 Digital Center, even though it was on February 1st, to you. It's your birthday month. Enjoy the rest of this month, even though it's the shortest month, right? Thank you, David. And, oh, Dutch Bros is good. My daughter loves the Dutch Bros. That Golden Eagle, that's her drink. Yeah, she loves it. All right. Gracie, a wedding on the 15th. Oh, wow. It's looking good. It'll be a little chill. You know, if it's a 11 a.m. or noon wedding, but if it's an afternoon, that's going to be a nice wedding. If it's outdoors, so far so good. I will say, though, day 12, it's going to definitely have, chance of changing, all right? Please stay tuned, and I'll keep you updated. For Saturday the 15th, congratulations. I love love. And that's, I mean, to the point where I actually am a minister. I'm an ordained minister, so I love to perform weddings. If you or someone you know and love is going to have a wedding and you'd like me to officiate, I'll consider. See if the date works out. But yeah, Saturday 15th right now looking pretty good. But again, stay tuned, please. Fluid situation. Atmosphere. Gases and fluids, literally. So we definitely have to keep an eye on that forecast for you. Cody Elementary, what's going on? I didn't know that. Okay, I love Cody Elementary. That's so cool. Do you think we have snow? No, Juliet, no snow in the near future. And I don't think we'll have a chance the rest of the year, to be honest. Did January feel like 2 years for anyone else or just me, right, Megan? It's like today's January 43rd. It always, the first month goes long. It just does feel that way, Megan. I'm with you 100%. Are you, Hanak? Awesome. That's really cool. Praise God. All right, guys, that's going to wrap things up on a Monday night. What's up, Paul? You too, my man. God bless you and yours. We'll have all the day's news. Nate Ryan with some fan reaction to the big trade for the San Antonio Spurs. A good one, man. We haven't had a good shot in the arm kind of trade like this in a long time. Right, David? When's the last time we had a good, real big trade like this one, getting Fox?
I mean, if you think about the other way,
because
dumping DeJounte Murray for all the picks.
Okay, the DeJounte, we kind of lost out on that one, right?
As far as acquisitions, probably nothing since I've been here.
Yeah, acquisition-wise, that's a good point.
People mentioned Aldridge.
Aldridge was a big one. That's a good one, yeah, because he was such a big player. But what's good about Fox, I mean, he's got a lot more gas in the tank. He's still a kid. And I didn't know, Nate said his wife's from San Antonio.
And went to Texas Tech.
And he's a Tech Red Raider.
She is.
Oh, she is?
She went to Yale.
Are there any Red Raiders in the house? Look, Henry's not even paying attention. Red Raider. No. He didn't want to hear it. He don't want to hear it.
He's locked in.
He's locked in. All right. Love you all. God bless you. We'll see you at 10.